All right, so
Do you want me to look at you or
yo,
look at the camera?
look at the camera. But tell me who you are. This is you. I think they know who you are.
Yeah. Hey, I'm Dallas Goldtooth. I'm Dakota and Danae.
Hey, so listen, I love you in Reservation Dogs. I love that you're here now working with a Reservation Dogs co-star, Cantillo, who and then both of you happen to play like scared people in Reservation Dogs. So tell me how is it that you ended up now working together on this film, and what is the evolution like in terms of? I don't think you guys. I don't think Spirit Man and Deer Lady have any scenes together in
No, we
Reservation
don't.
Dogs. So it's like so tell me about bringing that energy here.
Well, I got to know Gunadillo actually, I've known Gunadillo for a long time because I was a fan of Gunadillo and her production. I remember one time we saw her in a production on Netflix. I forgot the name of the show. But me and my wife went and saw every one of the movies that she's ever done and every show, and we had to binge watch it. And this before I even met her, so I'm a huge fan of Dio. And so to get the opportunity to perform with her is like a highlight of my career so far.
Nice.
We met on Reservation Dogs. We didn't get to work on screen like you said, but behind the scenes, we were just always talking, always collaborating. And so I was just honored for her to reach out to me saying that she had this part and that she specifically wrote it with me in mind. And she was like really nervous, hoping that I would say yes. And I before she even showed me the script, I was like, yeah, I'm doing it. Just, no matter what it is, if I get to work with you, I'm in.
All right, I love it. Well, listen, with the Reservation Dogs, or with Cantillo, with this movie, actually, sorry, not Reservation Dogs, but with this movie, it feels like she's getting to express herself in a way that I haven't got to see her express herself in other movies and roles and the stuff. Like this feels like I'm just watching her. All of her humor and all of her beefs with influencer culture and the collision between influencer culture and indigenous culture. I mean, talk to me about this being an extension of her personality, how much you notice that, but also about that culture. But we have so many beefs with influencer culture, and I've never considered how the nuances of bringing that to the res.
No, I think absolutely it is an experience. This film really does kind of allow Gunadillo to bring her full self in front of the camera, which she often doesn't get to do. I mean, you get the entire range from the comedy to the more serious aspects of it, and I'm just in awe of her ability and her range as a performer, as an actress, and it's on full display here. I think that there's also a very overt commentary, right, on influencer culture and how she as an actress and even me as a performer, we are oftentimes put into a position where we have to perform while not on camera but in the life and in the social media sphere, and there's like a push and pull there. And I think for her, I think it's just a great opportunity for her to really ground herself in that and say, like, no, I get to dictate the terms on which I perform. Right. I get to decide for myself how I represent not only herself as a woman, but also as a Mohawk woman, as an Indigenous person, First Nations person.
All right, cool. Now listen, Emmys are 2 weeks away, right? Right around the corner.
Yeah,
a week away. Oh my God, Reservation Dogs finally gets some fucking love. But also, I saw the Rolling Stones they put Mabel as one of the greatest episodes of television ever.
Yes.
I mean, talk to me about this belated recognition, but then is it even enough?
I mean, it is. It should happen sooner, right? I think that we're in the third season, is the final season, and thankfully we're very grateful that we got the recognition in this last go around for the Emmys. I think that it's past due for Indigenous cinema to get its full recognition as the masterful storytellers that we are. And I think that the Emmys, the nomination for Reservation Dogs is a nod in that direction. And obviously, we could see more. I would love to see more.
Amazing. Listen, Dallas, I'm so glad I finally got to meet you.
Thank you very
so much.
Appreciate it.